Heavyweight is bigger than you, obviously, but usually they're slower too. Obviamente, si está más grande, va a estar más lento también, no va a ser igual que tú. Pero, en tu opinión, ¿son nervios o qué tú piensas? Do you think it's nervous or what do you think?
Like, man, yo soy de la vieja escuela, old school, so I don't talk too much. And in my time, when you talk too much, it's because you're scared or you are nervous.
And I got to ask your coach Derek. I also heard that he actually sent you text messages.
I did. I wasn't going to say anything about that, throw him under the bus about that, but he did send a message reiterating what you said, and he said what he said. He wasn't disrespectful to me in any way, but he said what he said, and I just kind of said, hey, to me, what he was saying was like he was trying to convince himself that, hey, this is going to be easy, he's older, he can't keep up with me. It seems like his whole rhetoric since the beginning was, even with the whole tweets where he's like, oh, he's bigger, which he's not, and he's more accomplished, which he is. I hope I get the credit and whatnot. And I said, all that seems like you're setting up excuses just in case you don't pull it off. They're gonna say, well, with my first fight as a heavyweight, he's bigger than that. We all know that he's a natural light heavyweight.
But tú estás en el boxeo muchos años también. Have you ever had your opponent text you before you're gonna train your guy to fight them?
No.
I never heard of that.
I'm not gonna lie, I never heard of that. He did it after that. I did make it wasn't disrespectful, but there was some information being put out on social media that he actually put out. He said that a couple of people he was calling out all denied fights with him, and then he mentioned that he called out Sullivan, and that we supposedly said, our team said that we needed 3 months to get prepared for him. And all I said to that was, hey, everybody has their wishes. He said, oh, I'm going to put the nails in the coffin of Sullivan's career, and I said, everybody has wishes. Other than that, I didn't say anything disrespectful. He's a fighter and whatnot, and that's what he's here to do. And apparently from that, he, like I said, you got that information from not from me, but he sent me some messages, and again, nothing like no cursing or anything like that, nothing disrespectful, but it did sound a lot like he was trying to convince himself. Kept saying you can't possibly leave. I said, okay, let's do your thing. I told him, hey man, do your thing. Respect you, the situation, do your thing.
Sullivan, you fought the best fighters in the world. How much confidence does that give you heading into this fight with Jesse Hart?
Yeah, for me, every fight is dangerous. Every fighter is dangerous. But I fought Andrew Ward, there's me, Shabransky, fighting with more name than Jesse Hart. I don't want to say it sounds like it's going to be easy, because it's not. I always say like a joke, he have two hands like me. Sometimes when I talk with my manager, I say, if you bring somebody to fight me, don't have hands, it's perfect, because I know I'm going to win. But he have to have two. I don't say that it's going to be easy, but I feel good. I feel comfortable. It's a good fight.
The way I look at it, again, I respect all fighters, but let's just talk factual. It's a big test, huge stuff. In terms of what's on the resume, anybody can look up Hart and see it. So at the end of the day, he stepped in twice, he came up short.
Sully, your English is getting real good, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. But when you look at Jesse Hart's style, and you're not a mover, you can box, but you like to keep your feet on the ground. And do you think it's a war because of his style and your style?
No. Remember something. I'm Cuban boxer. So I'm going to figure out that. We do that at the gym. So, you know, I can do that. I did that before. So that's going to be fun.
But would part of you, if you were in a fight of the year type of fight with Jesse Hart, would part of you like that, even though you are from the Cuban school?
I don't like that because, like here, the people like talking bad about Cuban movie, like the Cuban boxer, like Rigondeaux, Lara. Everyone say like, oh, because I'm Cuban, because they are Cuba. So you know, I don't like it. I like the Mexican style. I like the fight, the real fight, not running around the ring, but you know, it's boxing.
He can adapt. If you actually watch his fights, you see how, for example, a fight with a Bill Smith was completely different than a fight with a Karl Marat.
Right.
You know, where, you know, and so on and so forth. You know, we've had all kinds of different styles, tall, lanky, short, strong, pocket fighters, movers, and, you know, he's done very well to adapt, you know, outside of two guys. And look at the two guys we're talking about. We're talking about the guy Bill with no one wants to fight, and then we're talking about the guy who was the undisputed king of the division, in both divisions, you know, Andre Ward.
Right. So, which one of those guys did you feel was the superior fighter? I know that's something a lot of people would be interested to see what you have to say about that. Was Ward or Bivol the better fighter?
No, you know, it's big different. You know, Bivol is a young guy, hungry, like, you know, style. But when I fought Ward, I can see like the real box, you know, the real box. Like, so Bivol, you know, you can like his style is go, throw, punch, no different. So yeah, it's the truth. Like Andy Ward, you know, it's more like mentality, everything.
Did those fights make you a better fighter, though? Did you learn?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Like the same you as me, the same Chamansky. Like I learning about
From every fight.
about everyone. You know, every time going to be better and better.
It seems like in a lot of your fights, you get better in the later rounds. Sometimes when you've been knocked down, it's early usually in the fight, and then you get away from that. Is that something you worked on in the training to maybe get up with the start?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how to start. See? Yeah. Yes, you are.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, we figured out we were at the gym. Like sometimes my switch don't change like quick. But we figured out that at the gym, like the last fight was Monahan. And like you see like that's not happen. Yeah, I think it's not going to happen again.
And Sullivan, and how much do you still want and how much do you still feel you will be world champion before it's all done?
How much?
Yeah, how much do you feel?
No, like this is my dream. Like this is the dream that every fighter, I think, it's my opinion. Like that's my dream. Like world champion, like to be world champion. But I know it's like we have a lot of good like heavyweight. So, but we still, I'm still in between the 10 that's fighting in the light heavyweight division right now.
I think in this era, light heavyweight division for the last 4 or 5 years, I used to be with Cola before, you know, he was, you know, into the storm, you know. As that came up, the division grew and everybody's really good. I think there's no doubt about it that if it wasn't this era that it is today, if it was before then, let's just say go back 5, 6 years, nobody saw it. That era of light heavyweights before everybody started to come up, you know, by far, he might have been undisputed. And I've had other high-level trainers that I know that later than, and if it would have been before, I think there's no doubt about it. By far, I would have bet my life in it.
It's funny because I'm thinking that as we're talking is, man, this guy unfortunately had to run into Andre Ward. You know, he had to come up when the division has so many killers, but he's very good himself. But
you know, at the end of the day, that's good for boxing. You know, we're not cowering from anybody at the end of the day. But if you want to really talk about it, if you look at a person with his kind of talent, and you look statistically at who was in the division before then and running the division before then, with all due respect to them, I stake my name that there's no way they stay with it. You know,
Clinton Woods.
One of those things are there now where the lightweight division is great.
But guys like Clinton Woods 10 years ago, he could have. Glenn Johnson when he was older.
All those guys were doing Glenn was tough. I know this kind of Glenn, right?
Right.
Glenn was a warrior. But a lot of the other guys, I think he definitely could.
Thank you, Sullivan. And anything else you want to let the boxing fans know, brother?
Yeah, I want to see this next Saturday, June 15th. I'm going to put everything. I'm going to check Gallardo. You
gonna close his mouth, Jesse Hart. Okay.